waiting. Do you all not have lives like me? Gail, Ing, how are you? Another pretty to show us? Oh, yes, this one's amazing. I love this one. Sandra, sorry, I'm going through the comments. Hello, Raylene. Sue, lovely to see you. Holiday's nearly over for me. Back to work next Wednesday. Oh, Raylene, yuck. I'm a 7-day-a-week worker. I know what it's like. Nice to have a day off every now and again and have holidays. Sue, how are you? You received... Oh, hang on. What's happened here? Here we go. Sue, what did you say to me there? Narelle, I received my parcel this afternoon on a Saturday. Woo-hoo. Hey, everyone. Barb, how are you? Another one to make, yes. Hi, Jeanette. How are you? Karen, lovely to see you all here. And Ruth, we're all here in the Bindies groupies. Lots to actually get through tonight. Don't be surprised if I forget something or a little bit vague than normal. I am quite tired. The last 3 days, I think I've had about 8 hours sleep because I've been so busy. This quilt here, I started sewing it at 5:30 this morning. I did finish it at around lunchtime, but I did have a little busy, lot of people coming in and out of the shop today, which is great. A few quilters hadn't seen me before, hadn't seen the fabrics. And if you're on the YouTube, because I did tell them I'm live on there tonight, if you're on there, say hi and let us know if you're in here and where you're from. All right. Now, the other thing's keeping me up at night. What did I do? Oh, the website. I've written it down. I've had to write it down. Website. So if you have a look on the website, the colour's changed. I've actually updated it a little bit. The other thing that's happened now is you do not have to worry about patterns anymore. As in, if you've already got it, to let me know. Or if you want a different one or anything, that's not going to be needed anymore. So when you go in to get a kit, same price. Still all there, but there will be an option to pick if you want a pattern or not. Okay, so if you do want a pattern, it will be a $5 charge. That's only because of the printing and everything. But if you say no, you don't want the pattern, you get there's no extra charge at all. All right, so just a way to actually make it easier for us all, because this brain can't fit too much more as to who's got what pattern and what not to send and all that sort of thing. Okay, it's getting fuller. Oh my gosh, sharing time this week. Hi Dizzy, how are you, sweetie? Hi April. Sharing time this week. How amazing has sharing time been? It's always good. I love seeing everyone's quilts, but it's lovely to see some of the marbles made in different patterns as well. So they do suit a lot of things. I have been heavily designing on the marbles at the moment because they are new in here, and basically I knew they were coming for months and months and months. So I've had a lot of these in my head ready just for the marbles to design. So that's why you're getting them now. I'll keep a few up my sleeve for later on, but I have got new fabric coming. I'm going to try and bring out a new range every month. So we'll see how we go with the time and everything. Don't know whether all you guys know, but basically I do this alone. All right, what wonderful projects we shared. They were Dizzy. They were absolutely beautiful. So everything that happens in Bindies HQ is done by me. Okay, as far as the importing the fabric, cutting it, designing, rolling, patterns, website, everything. I do have Jake from Provence that helps me with the hard stuff, but most of it I do it all here. The shop and everything. So if I do forget something, please remind me. I'm only human and I'm blonde, all right? So please just let me know. It is a little bit tiring this week, mainly because I've been so busy. But sharing time, keep sending them in. I do a bit of time 1 day a week just to post and schedule them all. So please, I'm up to, I think I run out Tuesday or Wednesday, so send them in. Hi Karen, no quilting for me at the moment. Grandkids want me to make them summer dresses. Go girl. We got something else happening. Hey, hope hubby's okay too, Dale. I know he came home. All right, the other thing, another little housekeeping I have to do. The puzzle pattern, for everyone that got it when it first came out, this was a blonde moment. On the back, the pattern's fine. Everything will work for the pattern. It's just on the back for the quilt requirements. There's some amendments. So I will get to go through the website, see who got them, and I'll send you an email with just the amendment. It's just basically how many strips you need for the bigger ones, not the one it is. Hi, Mum. How are you? One of my brothers actually watches this. He doesn't come in on it. But happy birthday to my brother. He's my younger brother. It's his birthday today. Yes, he's fine. Back on the road again. Of course. I wish I was. All right. The other thing on the website I've updated is all the rulers are on there. Okay, and there is a new ruler because you need it if you've got it, or if you need one for this one, it makes life a lot easier. I'll go through those again. So the new pattern, Jeweled Path, is what I've named it. What do you think? I'm just moving this away so I can come back. Oh yeah, you'll see the rest of the shop. This is Jeweled Path. My chair is in the way. There we go. It makes a nice big one. All right, it's got these 4 corner bits in it as well. All right, and sorry guys, didn't get to quilt it. Did run out of time. All right, so it didn't get quilted. That's something that is on my list to quilt. Yeah, another good one. Thanks, April. And this one's so easy. It does take a little bit of time because it's so big, but it is a very easy one to do. The kit, lots of fabric in the kit. Okay, this one's all the blacks and everything, with just the 1 roll is all you need, but there's a lot of borders and everything in there, all right, and all the little 1.5 inch strips to go in between. So that's your kit for it. So what I'm going to do is, I'll show you the ruler. It's a 60-degree ruler. A 60-degree ruler. All right, told you I was tired. Things can happen. That's when mishaps happen and I end up waking up tomorrow with bruises and don't know what I've kicked. So 60-degree ruler is what you've got. These are 22 on the website. All right, and what you're going to do is you're going to get your prints. I will pop it down in a minute, okay? You'll get your prints, and you're just going to put a 1.5 inch strip on one side of each of the prints all the way, selvage to selvage. Fold it in half. All right, we're just going to fold it in half like that. Don't hurt yourself. Leave it for when we see you. You're funny. That's all right. I wake up, there's a bruise. What did I bump into? Got no idea. So probably a roll of fabric or something. All right, I'm just going to pop this down so you can see the table. Actually, I think I got the rotary cutter nick on me as well from cutting some kits for this. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to fold it in half like this. There we go, that's where I need to put it. So it's easy, when you're working with this pattern, always have the 1.5 inch towards you, always have it down. Mum had a lunch with my 2 brothers for the one's birthday today, so that's lovely. All right, so we're always gonna have the 1.5 inch strip towards you, okay, even when you're sewing it, and I'll show you why in a minute. We're then going to grab the, you only need it in half, not quarters, just saying, I was just trying to get it in shot. Just need it in half. Told you I was tired. All right, and hold it down there. Now you can see that, yeah. Okay, so we've got the selvage at one end, all right, and a fold at another. Start at the selvage end, and you're going to get the ruler, and the pattern will tell you, pattern will tell you what size to measure it all up on with the ruler. All right, you're going to place it down, and you're going to cut the angles. You're going to be able to cut in 2, which is great. And then all you have to do is move it over and cut again. Okay, I haven't put it on there properly, but you cut it again. So when you do that, I've got one I prepared earlier, is here. There's my selvage that I've cut. Here's these 2. Just trying to get it all in. I'm going to move the selvage over because that's going to get thrown out anyway. I've mixed these up. Isn't that good of me? It actually, oh no, that's right, it goes there. All right, and you're going to have these pieces in here, and you're going to have this one on the end. That's the fold. Okay, these become in your quilt, and honestly they're all the same no matter what. There's no reverse one, they're all the same, but you're always going to work with the 1.5 inch at the bottom. Okay, these pieces here, do not throw them out. All right, don't throw them out, we're going to use them. All right, so then we're just going to put them aside. Selvage, yep, that goes. All right, so what you're going to do is you always keep that one at the bottom. You're going to start, now these you can change colours, you can do all the same colour and have it rainbow going up and down, whatever you like. Keeping that one on the bottom, we're going to sew, you can see that, yeah. We're going to sew this one on top here. But what you must remember is every time you do it, we're going to sew it on, always have a 1/4 inch hanging over the edge. All right, so you need that 1/4 inch little dog ear hanging over the edge. This one you just need to sew down to here, to where that piece is. All right, then you'll open it, and what happens is it's because you've sewn the 1/4 inch, it actually ends up almost straight. We can't always get it straight, but it's there. We trim them back, it's okay. All right. So then when you go to get the next one, you're just going to work from the left, right, left, right, left, right. 1.5 inch towards you. That will actually fit on there. But again, now this will have a seam in here, so it will come in. Right, when you do this, you're going to get that 1/4 inch on either end. You need to keep remembering to put the 1/4 inch on the end. Okay, then sew down, open it up, and and of course that's going to come in with a seam. So this one goes on and open it up, and so on. That's how easy it is to get that part of the quilt done. You like that? I've done it where I had one of each colour, and you get, because there's 10 in there and you get 4 from each strip, obviously you get 140. So 4, 16, 160. Tired. All right, you get 160. So with the 4 rows, you've actually got 40 of these in each one. So I just went one colour, then another one. I did 4 sets of each colour. Do I need this down here? Yes, I will keep it down for a minute. So that's how you do those. Then you'll put your sashing in, which is all in the kit. With all these little bits that you kept, it is easy, Sue. You know my patterns. When you look at something, I will simplify it for you. So with all these little bits, you actually end up with 120 of these, okay? 120 of these. So all I didn't trim them. I didn't cut anything back. I just went, you know what? I'm going to mix them up, and I'm just going to join them. So literally, because they're all still the same height, okay? So I've just joined them, and I think I got 15. I got 8 sets of 15, right, that went in there, and join them, and then the pattern will tell you how to put them into the corners. So literally you're putting a square, you will trim them back to the same length. Some were longer than others because of the different widths of the fold ones and that sort of thing. The middles should be all the same, but the fold one would be different. Yeah, thanks, Dizzy. I don't like to waste anything. I just think it's going to be great, you know, just let's use it up. This could be different. So some of the strips were longer and shorter. I just joined 15, found the shortest one, and made every one that length. And then you can use your black to actually make them all look the same in the middle. So let me pop this back up. It's back to me. All right. And that is how you actually put this together. So on the corners, oh, let me just move that a little bit further. Cinderella's tired. All right, so here you go. So this is all I've done with those bits that came out. I didn't worry about making sure the points meet, whether it was it is 1/4 of an inch on the back. But you know what I mean? You know when you do stars, which Cinderella doesn't like, but when you do stars, you have to sort of keep it so the point's right on that seam. This I didn't even worry about. Okay, see this one's got no point. It doesn't matter. All right, it's meant to look scrappy as well. Just put the square in the middle and continued on. This one's cut here, like they cut to wherever the shape was, the length needed to be. But they are all the same length. All right, so you just found the shortest one. I cut it. In the pattern, something I need to talk to you about. With the pattern, just pretend I've got it. Hi, Urs, how are you? You're new. It's lovely to see you. Yeah, with the pattern, haven't quite got it finished, so it's a lovely pattern. It's going to be great. It's very easy for me to put it into words and write it in words. It was the graphics that have held me up. I have to literally build this one from scratch. There's no set block in anything, so I have to, and yeah, it's just with the tiredness, it was starting to get a bit too many mistakes. Hi Doreen, how are you? Yeah, so that is, the pattern will be out. The pattern will be finished by tomorrow afternoon, so I'll get it on the website tomorrow afternoon for you. Or tomorrow, as soon as it's finished, it'll get on, but it will be definitely done by Monday morning. I don't want to have it hanging around for too much longer. I will get it finished. Tonight, probably not, because I do need some rest. So that's how you do it. So yeah, so we've got the rulers. Okay, so you got the 60-degree ruler. You can use, and as you know, I'm not a tools person, but this made it so much easier because of the lines on it, and you can marry it all up. You can do it with your normal rulers if it's got that 60-degree line on it. Okay, you just have to make sure you line it all up on there and do the 60-degree one from there, but you'll have to make sure you get the right length for when you're cutting the long piece here, okay? And the top piece, they have to be a certain size so they all marry up like that. So that is, we are calling it, or I am calling it, Jeweled Path. So there was a combination of a few people helping me with the name. And as a lot of us, some of them come straight to me. Majority of them don't. And it's one of the hardest jobs in my business. That's why I put wonky windows up. We just could not come to anything. This one, Jeweled Path, I was thinking different things like bejeweled, and somebody said it looks like Wizard of Oz path and all that sort of thing. Another one to add to the list of ones to do. Yeah, Karen. It's now out of my head of one of the lists to do, and now I'm on to the next one. All right, so that's it there. You can see, that's not a bad angle. Showing you. Finished size, I did write it down. Finished size is 82 by 88 inches. So you're almost at a double bed, okay? Queen bed. 90 by 98 is a queen. So you're almost there. You're just not doing pillows, okay? So it does make quite a big quilt. The kit price, $125. There's a lot of fabric in there, okay? It's $125. I don't think it's set up on the website to actually charge for the pattern. I don't think I haven't put that one in there yet. I'm going to leave it. You will get the free pattern with it for a couple of days, and then I'll put it back in so that you can choose whether you want the pattern or not, and the pattern will be $5. Okay, I've had to work it that way because of costs, of course, but also it just helps if you want to make another one the same pattern but a different fabric, and you've already got the pattern. You don't have to worry about choosing. You just say no. All right, it is a required field, but you just say no. Okay, couple other things happening in Bindy's HQ. I am trying very hard to organise a trip. It is a case of borders, different things like that as well, but just teeing everything up at the same time. So hopefully, maybe March, there could be a trip in. I can't see it being February. I'm just so busy here. Lots of quilts to be quilted, including this one, and I think even last week's still needs to be quilted. So that is Jeweled Path. Had to think then, but I got it written down. All right, so any questions on that one? Bindy's groupies, is there any questions? It is a fun one to make. And as I said, it didn't take long. Oh, yeah, it didn't take long. Also on the pattern, it'll tell you when you make them all top and tail like that, what I've done. Let me just quickly show you this because, see, Narelle's brain, sorry. You know when you're doing this part, right, from here to here to here to here, okay? So you have this tail. So when you just run it across wherever this joins, right, these two bits actually go up onto the top. So then you get that extra bit at the top. You're not losing a lot of it. So I'm even using these bits on the bottom up on the top. Okay, which is, I just couldn't throw anything. I think the bin only has like the little tiny bits of the selvage off the edge and that. So the other thing that's taken up a little bit of my time this week, late nights till 1, 2 in the morning, is actually researching for my teaching. Okay, so I'm looking for a good teaching platform on the computer so I can actually teach and I can see you. I need to see you when I'm teaching. So that's something that I'm hopefully going to be able to roll out next month. All right, so you'll be able to sit and sew. I can sit and sew and we can see each other and I can teach from there. So that's another thing that's going to be coming up. So that's it. That's an easy one. Did you think it was going to be really, really hard? Let me know. Sometimes you look at a quilt and you think, oh, I could never make that. That's really quite simple. They are on a bias, right? When you catch, yeah, it is exciting, Sue. It is on a bias, but because we've put this 1.5 inch strip that isn't on a bias on the bottom, there's no stretch. In this part, there's a tiny bit of stretch on the top, so you just have to be careful as you're putting them on. But other than that, it's a very easy quilt to make. So I'll be looking into a lot of things, a lot of different things, just adding things to do, but I will be getting there. So I'm going to finish early. That's it. I'm not going to take up your time. It is Saturday night. I hope everyone's having a lovely night. Bit warm around the country. Was a little bit hot. Fun times ahead. Yes, Dizzy. Unfortunately, with the teaching, I'm not getting on the road, but I'll be sitting here. It'll be done different times, different days, that sort of thing. So it'll be a book in for a class sort of thing, but it'll all be online. Okay. So yeah, a bit warm around the country. Love your work, love your designs. Oh, thanks, Karen. Thank you so much. The bag last week was it the bag last week? I think it was. That was really fun to make. You all love the bag. That's gone off really well. And the kits, I can keep making the kits. Next weekend, we've got Treasure Hunt. We've got Treasure Hunt Wednesday. That'll always come up. But next Saturday for weekend workshop is going to be a joint effort. Hopefully, if Anne from Crystals of the Moor is listening or watching, just let me know. It could be next Saturday. Otherwise, I've got something else I can slot in, and it'll be the Saturday after. But lots of things coming up, ladies. So appreciate your time. It is a Saturday night. I know that's when our socials can sometimes happen these days, depending on where you live and where your restrictions are. But I really, really appreciate you joining me. Don't forget the 3 S's. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell. Stalk me on Facebook and Instagram. And don't forget to share the post. Let's share it around and get the word out. Thanks, Raylene. Thank you so much. Night, Barb. Thank you. Off to bed. You're off to bed, not me. I've still got a few hours of work. Karen, this is my social life. Oh, Karen, that's lovely. I think it's mine too at the moment. I don't go anywhere. Marg, lovely to see you and your husband the other day. They popped into the shop. It was lovely. Have an early night. Yeah, I might get to bed before midnight tonight. Ruth, thanks so much, Dale. Have a lovely night. Enjoy that. They're all live on the website now, by the way, guys. If you want this kit, get it now before the pattern is a price. Night, Karen. Night, Dizzy. Thank you so much for joining in. Sandra, night to everyone. Keep cool. Yes, it is a bit warm. Sue, have a lovely night. I will rest up. Night, Mum. Everyone stay safe, definitely. So everyone, please have a lovely few days. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll see you for Treasure Hunt Wednesday. And happy sewing, and send in your sharing time. Happy sewing, everyone. Night. Bye.